Hi, and thanks for joining us. This is Arsenal Official Television, and we are bringing you some of the latest news on the Arsenal match, which has just kicked off at St Mary's Park at Southampton.
Yeah, well, as it's also going to be a watch along as we're going to be giving them everything latest, what's going on in the game.
Okay, well, it's an essential, crucial, critical game for Arsenal, and the good news is that Tottenham have just lost 1-0 to Brighton, so that puts Arsenal within touching distance again. If they get 3 points today, they are level on points with Tottenham. They'll probably still be in 5th position depending on the score, but they are back level on points, so all is not lost as long as they pull themselves together and recover from those 2 defeats that they had last week. Arteta was not happy with his team last week, but with the injury crisis that are going on at the Arsenal squad, it's difficult. It's difficult to put a team out because they have such a small squad. So anyway, we're 3 minutes into the match, and the Arsenal starting 11 are Ramsdale, Cedric Suarez, Ben White, Gabriel Magalhaes, Nuno Tavares has got to start again. Granit Xhaka has been put back into midfield because it was a disaster with him at left wing. Albert Sambi Lokonga is there, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli and Eddie Nikita, because apparently Lacazette has got COVID, which is bad news for him. We hope he recovers quickly, but it does give Nketiah that chance to get more match experience. He's good, this lad, but he just needs more practice. And let's face it, Lacazette has not been performing well recently. On the subs bench, we've got Bernd Leno, of course, for goalkeeper. Rob Holding. We've got Agungbo. That's a new name. We've not had him before. Swanson, Elney, Aziz. Smith Rowe is on the bench. He's most likely going to be coming on later if he's needed. Hutchinson and Pepe. Pepe, the most expensive signing to ever warm a bench. So we've just kicked off. We're 4 minutes in. It's 0-0 at the moment. As we say, Arsenal have got to win this game. They've beaten Southampton twice this season, but it's not going to be easy. Southampton want the points. They've coming off a bit of a bad run of form, but Arsenal's season has just derailed recently with the 2 losses against Brighton and Crystal Palace, and that's actually 3 losses in 4 games, and it was all going so well. But Arteta's team is young. They're learning every time, and they learn from mistakes as much as they love to learn from the wins, and we just let that 4th place just slip out of our sight at the moment. But heads have got to get back up again. We've got to get playing. We've got to win. It's as simple as that. 3 points, nothing less today. Our rivals, Manchester United, are also playing at the moment. That's a 0-0 score still, but we're only 5 minutes in. So, but it's good news that Tottenham lost. Thank you, Brighton. Let's see how we go on. 6 minutes in, still no score. But Arsenal seem to have come out quite brightly. They're up for the match. They're going to give it a go. It's an away fixture, which is never easy. You much prefer to be at home with your home crowd roaring you on. And the Arsenal fans have been absolutely brilliant this season.
Yeah, and when you see Amanda Brager from Southampton has just passed the ball in the box, but it's interceded by an opponent player. Southampton isn't doing bad right about now, as we see. Southampton is with a potentially very dangerous attack right here. It's quite good for Southampton, and again, Arsenal should also take this as I think it should be an easy win for them. What do you think?
Well, I wouldn't like to say an easy win. Yeah, they should win. They should. but they're coming off the back of 2 defeats. The heads have gone down. But Martinelli was speaking before the match, and he was saying this is a very important game for us. We need to treat every game like a cup final. We know we haven't played well the last 2 games, but we've trained well this week and we're ready to play this game. It's going to be a tough game. They are a good team. We're ready and we're going to try everything to win the game. Well, we certainly hope he will do that. I mean, he's been sensational, really, Gabriel Martinelli and Smith Rowe. I mean, it's such a battle between those two to get the start. But Martinelli does seem to be Arteta's preferred choice at the moment. And, you know, what a signing he's been for Arsenal. He's just been amazing. He's come from nowhere. He's come from like the Brazilian 3rd league, and he's now playing for Arsenal Football Club. But yeah, it's a massive game. It's a massive game, and Gabriel Martinelli's up for it. So let's hope it all goes to plan this time.
Yeah. Do you think of any new signings for Arsenal this coming season?
Oh, well, they need some. They definitely need some strike force. I mean, the Lacazette and Nketiah are likely to leave at the moment. There's no new contract signed, so they're just they're going to have no strikers. So yes, of course, we need strikers up front. We need strength in the midfield. Xhaka, he might go. He says he wants to stay at Arsenal and prove to the fans, win them some trophies. Improve his relationship with the fans, because it's not been a smooth ride for the fans and Xhaka. He's had his moments. But Roma, Jose Mourinho is after him again this summer, allegedly. Nothing's been announced officially, so he could go. So that's going to just leave Partey as the only experienced midfielder, and he's injured at the moment. We don't know when he's coming back. I mean, that's a real shame for Arsenal, because they've just they've just got a good partnership together. Oh, just some news coming in. Manchester United, who are playing Norwich at the moment, of course they're Arsenal's rivals in all areas, but especially for the 4th place. They're 1-0 up. They've just scored 1-0.
Who scored?
Ronaldo scored.
Surprise.
But we've got Martinelli, we've got Saka, we've got we've got talent. We've got young talent. That's the difference with the Arsenal squad. It's a young squad. They've not reached their potential yet. They're not going to for a few seasons, but you know what a team that's going to be if Arteta can hold them all together. The only way is up.
Still 0-0 for Arsenal.
Yeah, it's still 0-0. Yeah, we can't afford to lose 3 games in a row, and it's going to be tricky. So we won 3-0 over Southampton early in the season, plus we won on the last visit. So that should give us some confidence. But these injuries have just devastated. So Nketiah started off well. He's been pouncing on loose balls. He's tried some crosses into the box, and he's looking to take full advantage of Lacazette's absence. He needs these matches. He needs to prove to his manager, to his team, to his club, to the fans that he can do it. So yeah, they're doing okay at the moment. They're putting Southampton on the back foot. So and the fans, they're there behind them. The away fans, they're always in great voice, and they just know what a huge afternoon this is. They have got to win.
Still 0-0 for Arsenal.
Yeah.
And 0 for Arsenal and 0 for Southampton.
Yeah.
Good.
So we've got Martinelli on the right, Saka's on the left. Tavares is not doing bad at the moment. He's trying. He needs to. I mean, this is his first season as well, and I think out of all the signings that Arsenal, I mean, they made some brilliant signings. last summer. Arteta really got it right. I mean, a lot of people criticised him for bringing in Ramsdale, who's replaced the goal. He's the number one goal choice now. You know, they've been outstanding, all of them. And as for Odegaard, well, he's the standout player this season, definitely, I think. But there's so many to choose from. And when you consider how bad they were at the beginning of the season, you know, any Arsenal fan, if you'd have said at the beginning of this season, will you settle for 5th place, Arsenal fans would have bitten your hand off, absolutely. And now we're complaining because they're in 5th place. But that's football. So
Yeah.
Oh, Southampton have had the first corner of the match, but he sliced it straight over the bar. That's good. It's just going to be one of those matches where you're just like, crossing your fingers, crossing your feet, praying. You're just going to get it. Nketiah's doing really well, Nketiah.
Still 0-0. Arsenal is in control of the ball. Still going on for 0-0. Let's see how it goes. So 14 minutes in, and it's still 0-0.
Yeah. I mean, we just need an early goal. Once we've got that goal, it'll settle them down, and you know, just let it flow. And we've really got to take advantage. Now Tottenham have lost, you know, we've got a real chance to get back up there. At the start of this match, it was all, you know, doom and gloom. The 3 points behind arch rivals Tottenham, but we've still got a game in hand over them. You know, Tottenham have now played 32 games. This is our 31st game, and they're 3 points ahead. Tottenham are in 4th place currently on 57 points. Arsenal are currently 5th with 54 points. West Ham and Manchester United are 6th and 7th respectively with 51 points. Manchester United have got a game over West Ham, so if they win, they could leapfrog West Ham today. It's tight. 4th place is tight, but it's essential. They're all chasing Champions League football for next term, and you know, with that comes a lot of money, it comes with a lot of excitement, and it comes with a lot of opportunity. And also, it does depend on where you end up in the league as to who you can potentially attract to come and play for you in the summer. So Arsenal have been looking for quite a few players. They're hoping that Stan Kroenke, the owner of Arsenal, is going to fund them like he did last year, because Arsenal were the top spenders in Europe last year. They spent over £150 million on new players, but it's been money that's been well spent. I mean, they've just been phenomenal.
Shots on target, there are 2.
2 for Arsenal. So they've had 1 shot on target so far and 2 off target. Well, that's, you know, it's a start. Yeah, they're doing okay. But we've got most of the possession so far. Arsenal have had 80% of the possession, which is a phenomenal start. You know, you can't ask for more apart from 100%. Yeah. Come on, Arsenal, you've got to do it. I don't know about you at home, but I think my fingernails are going to be worn down to the bone. So I think we'll have a look at some of the potential signings that Arsenal could have this summer, just while we're waiting for that first essential goal. So reports are that there there are actually 10 potential signings. Gosh, I mean, they can't sign them all, but these are the ones that are being, the rumours are mostly about. So let's have a look at them. So, I mean, they need at least 3 new players this summer. Manager Arteta and technical director Edu must strengthen the first team squad. It's the smallest squad in the Premier League, and as the injuries have proved, it's difficult to get that experience, the right combination of players. They need more depth. So and with a lot of players potentially leaving, I mean, you've got Alexandre Lacazette, he's out of contract. Eddie Nikita is out of contract. Mohamed Elneny they're all expected to leave, and they could leave for free. Then you've got the ones that are on loan. You've got Matteo Guendouzi, you've got Lucas Torreira, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Konstantinos Mavropanos. They're all likely to leave Arsenal this summer, having hardly kicked a ball for them. But what is essential for Arsenal this time is they need to strengthen in central midfield. They could do with some more forwards, definitely. And, defence is shaky when the first choices are not available. So Stan Kroenke needs to back Arteta with a lot of money, similar to last summer. So Arsenal's sort of player profile tends to be that they want players that are young, under 26 years old, who have still got that time to develop. Arteta likes to bring on his players. He makes mistakes, but he's learning too. It's the first time he's been a manager of a Premier League team. He's only had experience under City's Pep Guardiola before. But yeah, so he wants young players that have experience and they've got ability, and that sometimes he can sell on for more money than he bought them for. That's business, that's football. So here are 10 potential targets that Arsenal have been linked with recently. The first one is Jonathan David from Lille. I mean, he's been brilliant this season. He's helped Canada qualify for the World Cup, and he has said he wants to leave Lille. So, and he would like to come to the Premier League. So he's up for grabs. Darwin Núñez, well, everybody wants him. He's had a fantastic season, but he is going to cost £60 million. Benfica are not going to let him go cheaply, because they would quite like to keep him themselves. Then, of course, Alexander Isak. Well, they were chasing him in January, but that didn't happen. As we know, nothing happened in January. He's going to cost about £75 million. So that's not great. But Yuri Telemans, he could possibly be available at the end of the summer. Leicester might let him go this year, because if he leaves next year, it will be for free. So he could be a bargain signing, and I think he would fit in well. Ruben Neves is another one. They tried to sign him last summer, but Wolves wouldn't let him go. I think if Xhaka moves to Roma, which it is rumoured Roma are going to make a bid for him again, then Neves would be good to replace him. Then you've got Luka Jovic. Well, Jovic, he's not had a good season at all. He's only scored 3 goals, and he's appeared 49 times for Real Madrid, but he is a great player. He's just lost it at Real Madrid, and he's sidelined for a lot of the time now. Arteta thinks he can get him scoring again, so he might come. He's not seen as a real priority, but if he's at a decent fee, Arsenal might consider. Marco Asensio, he's only got 14 months left on his current contract, another one at Real Madrid. The Gunners signed Martin Odegaard from there, so he could come. Victor Osimhen, he's had a great season. He's on 15 goals in 25 matches, but Napoli want a massive £80 million for him. And then, of course, let's take a look at Manchester United. Marcus Rashford is said to be extremely unhappy, and he's looking to move at the end of the season. His agent has actually been in touch with a number of Premier League clubs, including Arsenal. So it remains, it's unlikely, I think, that United would sell to Arsenal. Dominic Calvert-Lewin at Everton. If Everton end up going down, which, they're just hovering just above the relegation zone, if they go down, Calvert-Lewin will go. He's not been great this season. He's had a lot of injury, but he is a quality player. Arteta could, help him on. He might come, he might not. There is a lot more interested in him, and quite a lot of other Everton players. If Everton go down, a lot of their big stars are going to leave. So, but it all depends where Arsenal end up in the league. But we are going to end up in 4th place. We have to. We've waited a long time for European Champions League football, and we're so close. We're in touching distance. So 23 minutes gone in the first half, and it's still 0-0 at St Mary's Park between Southampton and Arsenal. Currently at United, it's 1-0. Okay, so just looking at some of the statistics coming out of this match so far, Arsenal have 53% of the possession. So no, that's gone up to 70% of the possession. So they're really doing. They're trying. Come on. So far, we've had 164 passes. With a pass accuracy of 86%, 3 shots on and 2 on target. Arsenal are, they're up for this match. They're up for it. Southampton are trying to come back into the game. They've had 29% possession now, and they've had 76 passes so far with a 75% accuracy compared to Arsenal's 86% accuracy. No yellow cards yet, no red cards thankfully, no offsides. Arsenal have had 2 corners, Southampton have had 3, and Arsenal have committed 1 foul. So it's all to play for at St Mary's Park. Arsenal need 3 points to bring them level with Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur have lost this afternoon 1-0 to Brighton, which has stalled their efforts to claim that 4th place. If they'd won, they would have gone 6 points clear. But as it stands, they're 3 points clear, and Arsenal can draw level with them with a win today at Southampton. It's been a real roller coaster season for Arsenal. They've been up, they've been down, and they've had injuries. They've had superb runs of form, but currently it's difficult with the 3 main players out. You've got Partey out with a thigh injury. We don't know how long he'll be out for. We've got Tierney, who seems to be out for the rest of the season. He needs knee surgery, which is a real disappointment because he's been such a stalwart in defence. And then of course we've got Takehiro Tomiyasu, who has not kicked a ball for a very long time, but reports say on the Arsenal official website, it's saying that he could be back in full training after this match. So we hope that he will be back soon. But we have to say that Suarez, surprisingly, has done okay. We didn't think that he would, but he has filled in admirably.
We can also look at the table.
For Arsenal, he's done well. He's stepped up. He's another one that we're not sure what will happen to him in the summer. There's so much uncertainty with so many players in the Arsenal squad. Okay, so 26 minutes in, it is still 0-0 at St Mary's Park between Southampton and Arsenal. Okay, let's have a look at the Premier League table as it stands. Of course, there's quite a lot of teams playing at the moment, so that could all change. So at the top, that was a phenomenal match midweek between Manchester City and Liverpool, and it ended in a draw, so it didn't really help any team. at the top of the table. Manchester City have now played 31 games and they're on 74 points, with Liverpool so hot on their heels with 31 played and 73 points, just 1 point in it at the top of the table. It is a two-horse race up there. So third place at Chelsea are still there. They've played 30 matches now with 62 points. So they're not going to catch Liverpool or Manchester City, and Chelsea have enough problems of their own to be going on with. But so third, they'll settle for third. So fourth, unfortunately, is Tottenham Hotspur. They've played 32 games now and they have 57 points. So far, Arsenal are in fifth. This is their 31st match of the campaign and they are on 55 points. Manchester United are in 6th place currently with 54 points, and West Ham United are in 7th with 51 points. This is all to do with as it stands now because of the teams that are currently playing. So it's gonna change by the end of the afternoon, but West Ham United aren't playing currently, so that's why they've slipped down. So then we've got Wolves, we've got Leicester City, we've got Brighton and Hove Albion, who have done us such a favour. Thank you, lads. You might have beaten us, but at least you've beaten Tottenham. Then we've got Brentford in 11th, Crystal Palace 12th, Southampton are in 13th place. So they're mid-table, you know, but they've got to play. And then Aston Villa are 14th, just a point behind Southampton now. Newcastle United, well, what a season they have had, facing certain relegation, and now they're in 15th place, thanks to their new signings in January. Leeds United are 16th, Everton crucially hanging over that relegation zone with 28 points, having played 30 matches. They are 4 points ahead of Burnley now, who have slipped into the relegation zone after losing this week. So the three teams at the moment are Burnley, Watford and Norwich City, who are likely, as it stands, to be playing Championship football next season. So just to recap, we are still 0-0 at St Mary's Park.
Definitely we can tell you, we have to tell you that thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing and being part of Arsenal official television. Just make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you, you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear here at Arsenal official television. Right about now, as it is going, it's still 0-0 for both teams. It's still 0-0 for both teams, and Arsenal doing as much as they can to make sure that they get onto the ball, and also I will definitely let you know, have to let you know that Southampton also is Arsenal are not getting it quite easy, as still it is still 0-0, and expectations for Arsenal winning this game are quite high. They are quite high. Arsenal has to win this game because Southampton is a bit weaker team than them, and we can tell you that when we look at the statistics, it's the 31st minute. It's the 31st minute, and shots on target. Arsenal has 2 shots on target, and Southampton has 1 shot on target. Then let's see with the blocked shots. Blocked shots, it's 1-on-1, and possession. Looking at the possession, Southampton is losing out at 29%, and 71% goes to Arsenal. Then corner kicks, corner kicks. It's 3-2. Southampton has had 3 corner kicks right now, and 2 for Arsenal. Then fouls, it's 0 and for Southampton, and 1 for Arsenal, making it 0-1, 0-1, 0-1 for Arsenal on fouls. Then throw-ins, Arsenal has had 7 throw-ins and 7 throw-ins for Southampton. Then the crosses, it's 7-3 in favor of Arsenal. Then counter-attacks, Arsenal has had 1 counter-attack in Norwich City. Sorry, not Norwich City. Southampton has had 0. Then still goalkeeper saves, and 1 for Arsenal and 2 for Southampton. Goalkeeper saves. Then goal kicks, it's 2-2. And when we look at who is playing for Arsenal, in the goals is Ramsdale, who has managed to put his Ramsdale has managed to put his name in the field of Arsenal, because he has done wonders for Arsenal. Then Suarez is also in the defense, alongside Ben White, Gabriel, and Tavares. Then Lukonga Sambi is in the midfield alongside Granit Xhaka. Then Bukayo Saka in the midfield, still with Odegaard and Martinelli. Then Nketiah as the main striker for Arsenal. So you can give us your predictions. What do you think the game is going to be? What do you think? Whom do you think is going to win this game? Is it Arsenal? Is it Southampton? If you think it's Arsenal, what is the score going to be? Is it going to be 2-1? Is it going to be 0-0? Let us know. Just put in the comment section, and I will definitely have to move along. And I can definitely tell you that things are going on quite a little bit well for this team, because on a whole, Arsenal has performed a little bit better than it was doing in the previous season. So what have you got to say? It's still 0-0,
It
isn't
is
it?
still 0-0, but Gabriel Martinelli has gone down. He was tackled, a fair tackle by Romain Perrault, and it's took him a while to get back to his feet, and he's looking a bit sore. We cannot lose another player to injury. We cannot do that. Elsewhere, it's now 2-0 for Manchester United against Norwich. I think it's another one for Cristiano Ronaldo. That's not great news for Arsenal as they try to get back up to
So
fourth
Manchester
place.
United has scored 2 goals on 2-0.
Yeah, it is Ronaldo.
Norwich City is a weak team, isn't
Norwich
it?
City are bottom of the league, but Manchester United are challenging for 4th place, the same as Arsenal are. Ronaldo's got 2 now in the 7th minute and the 32nd minute, so that makes it even more essential for Arsenal to win this match. It looks like Martinelli's going to be okay to carry on for now, but I think he might get subbed. I think it could be Smith Rowe's chance. Maybe after half time, see how he goes.
It's 36 minutes in and still 0-0.
Yeah.
Any hopes for the first half?
It's gone a bit flat, really. The sort of momentum has been lost a little bit now. They just need that one good break and get that goal. We just need a goal. Once we've got one goal, the rest will come. I'm still predicting, I think it's going to be 2-0 to Arsenal. That's my prediction. I'm not having any of this 0-0 stuff. We're going to win this. We are. We hope. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Armando Broja is doing well for Southampton. Now he's going to be a player that could be on the move in the summer, and he has been linked with Arsenal. So it depends what Chelsea want to do. The trouble is, if he's on loan at Southampton, so it's not their decision, it's Chelsea's. But Chelsea can't really do anything at the moment because their hands are tied because of the sanctions placed on them by the UK government. So what's going to happen to him is, well, it's interesting. what's happening to Chelsea is interesting. But let's focus on Arsenal. That's the club that we want to see get that 4th place. And next year we want to see them go much higher.
I've got someone who's saying it is going to be a win for Arsenal 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah. How is the table standing? Right now, how is the table standing
the
by
table
the fact that
right
United
now,
is winning?
Okay. Right now. Just let me see. So, yeah, the table as it stands is showing Tottenham in 4th with 57, Arsenal currently drawing, so they get a point, so that will be 55 points. Manchester United are currently winning, that brings them to 54 points in 6th place. It's so tight for 4th place, it really is. You know, I think the top 3 are more or less decided, unless Chelsea absolutely cave in, which could happen. You never say never in football these days. I think the top 3 are decided. 4th place is the new first, really. So, yeah, at the moment, as it stands, Tottenham are 4th with 57. If it remains the same, Arsenal will be 55 points if it remains as a draw, which we're not having a draw today. We're having a 2-0. We're going to let Ramsdale have a clean sheet. And it's going to be 2-0 to Arsenal. Really? I am telling you. And then
not by the way you're playing.
Oh well, they'll do it. They'll do it. They just need that one good break. And then Manchester United will then be on 54 points. If things stand as they are, if United win, they'll be on 54 points. But they've played a game more. And Tottenham have played a game more than Arsenal. So Arsenal still have this game in hand. But they also have to win that game in hand. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Oh, tell me why I like football.
Yeah.
So Martinelli, I don't think Martinelli's going to be on for 90 minutes.
United are getting a comfortable win 2-0, but things tables might turn.
Yeah, well,
soccer is soccer.
It is.
Still in the
and United have thrown loads away this season. They've just not been good. There's something major going on there, but you know, overall, Arteta's done well this season. I mean, from where they
looking at head to head, Arsenal had a win 3-0. Again 3-1. 1-0 for Southampton. 1-1. 2-0 for Arsenal. 2-2. There's a big record for draws in here.
Yeah.
But 40 minutes now in the game.
And heading up to half time. I think Arteta's going to make some changes at half time. I mean, they've played well. They've not conceded, which is, you know, compared to last week when we conceded 2 in the first half. I mean, that was just a disaster. But yeah, I mean, they really need these points because later on this week we've got Chelsea. We're playing Chelsea. It's massive. We've got some massive games coming up. You know, come on.
You've got Chelsea to play.
Yeah, in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite glad that they've given Nuno a chance again in the side. I think he balances it. I mean, he's not the first choice, but you know, we haven't got the first choice. He's injured, so you've got to bring somebody in who's got the potential to do well. And he hasn't played a great deal this season. But Gabriel Martinelli said before the match that they've done a lot of training. Arteta's obviously had them out and putting them through their paces. But they've got to know, Arsenal must know that Tottenham have lost. So that's going to give them an incentive to play better, surely. So And it's a really nice day, you know, it's a lovely day today, it's a proper spring day, so hopefully we'll see some football to match the day. A glorious day, we want glorious football.
Yeah. Still nil nil. We're getting close to the first half, aren't we?
Yeah, 42 minutes now.
42 minutes
There
in.
should be a couple of minutes added though because of Martinelli. All we can do, come on, let's just grab a goal before half time, that would be perfect.
Yep. Let's see how it's going.
Cedric Suarez
42
has
minutes
sent,
in, it's 0-0.
yeah, Suarez has sent a free kick over the bar. Oh,
Yeah, Cedric Suarez directs the ball behind the defense.
Bukayo Saka.
It's intercepted by the opponent player,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there's no. Okay.
But Arsenal are definitely on the front foot. Bukayo Saka is running rings around.
Oh, there is a
Liano.
throw in. Southampton take a throw in
Right.
at the left side of the pitch, in the opponent's half, on the midfield.
Suarez is getting some stick from the Southampton fans because I mean he used to play for them before he moved to Arsenal. Yeah, they're not giving him an easy ride. Saka is a fantastic. He's got to score.
Yeah, there is a dangerous challenge by Ben White from Arsenal. Mohamed Leonoso on receiving end of that. Yes, go on.
Do you know, I don't know how Saka has managed this season. Every team, the only way they can stop him is to take him out.
It's 43 minutes of the game.
Come on, let's just get a goal before half time.
Yeah, Armando Broja from Southampton heads towards the goal, but it sees his effort blocked.
Hooray.
Yeah. His effort
Well,
has been
Southampton
blocked.
have
It's not good.
tried to claim a penalty.
Mm.
VAR's checked it, and no, it's not been given. I think they're both getting a bit desperate now to get the ball in the net before half time. I do think Arteta will make some changes. I think possibly Martinelli might come off following that knock. Doesn't want to risk him.
Oh, it's a goal for Southampton.
Oh,
Ooh, no. Come on! It's a goal for Southampton. Southampton have scored. Come on, that's not. You need.
I was just saying we wanted a goal before half time, but it's not the goal we wanted.
You got one.
Yeah, no, I didn't get one.
It's 45 minutes and there is a goal for them.
Arteta's definitely going to change things now, definitely. I mean, the run of play has been for Arsenal all the first half. They've had so much possession.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of attack and, oh, dear me.
Mohamed Leonos is the one who provided the assist for the goal. Ooh.
Okay.
And looks
Oh
like
well, we'll just have to come out and...
Sorry, it's 90 minutes. So
yeah, there's 90 minutes.
It's just 45 minutes. So.
Okay, so it's not going to be 2-0, okay? It might be 2-1.
Yeah, it could be 2-1.
Bednarek.
The fourth official shows there are 2 minutes of time to be added, so they have added in 2 minutes, not so. That's the fourth official.
There was a bit more than that, but maybe Arsenal just want to get off the pitch now and... Oh gosh, Southampton...
Ball possession, Southampton has 31, whereas Arsenal has 69%.
69% of the play.
And no goal.
And no goal. Unfortunately, that sums up the season at the moment.
Ooh.
There's still time. We're gonna do it. It's all gone quiet.
Yeah.
Come on, just get the whistle blown and let's go and
the
regroup.
2 minutes are now done.
I think we'll see Emil Smith Rowe on in the second half.
Yeah. Bednarek scored in the 44th minute.
It's not going to be good, this, if Arsenal can't capitalise
Still,
on Tottenham's slip-up.
It's not good news for Arsenal because it's 55 points for United and 54 points for United and 55 points for Arsenal. Tight competition over there. That's still
fourth
safe.
place is really, really tight, but they do have that crucial game in hand. But they've got such a hard run of matches now. I mean, they've got some proper tough teams to play.
Yeah, it's true.
And when you think that we were so far ahead with 3 games in hand, and due to injuries and missed opportunities, and some poor performances, we slipped back. But it's not over yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and she isn't singing yet. But I think the whistle is just about to go for half time. Yeah, it's half time now.
Okay, it's half time. 1-0 Southampton.
Disappointing, and it's against the run of play. Arsenal should have had more goals. Should have had a goal. But we'll see.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it actually goes. Oh, thank you for watching Arsenal Official Television, and make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear right about here at Arsenal Official Television. Things are not definitely going on quite well for Arsenal, as apparently right now both sides it's losing, because their immediate opponents, who are for United, have just in the first half got 2-0, and all those goals scored by Cristiano Ronaldo, and something that definitely has not pleased Arsenal, and it's not good for Arsenal, because there is a bit of tight competition in that it's 55 points for Arsenal, still a bit safe, and for 54 points for Manchester United. The fact that Manchester United has is winning this game, it's putting it in a better position, getting it a bit closer to the Champions League. But Arsenal still have can still turn the tables. Arsenal can still turn the tables and get to the best, the better they can. It's always 90. It's always 90 minutes. We can't say that it's going to be very easy for them. But what we are sure of is that Arsenal could win. You never know. It's still too early. Arsenal could win. Looking at a bit of statistics of this game, looking at a bit of statistics with this in this game, 7 shots for Southampton and 4 shots for Arsenal. Something that is for a full first half. This is quite low. Then shots on target being 2-2. Shots on target being 2-2. Still looks like there is a bit of relief for Arsenal, as Manchester United has come to 2. Manchester United has come to 2-1. Yeah, it's been scored. Norwich Dowell has scored.
Just before the half time.
Just before the end of the first half, Norwich has scored, and it's 2-1 for United have 2 and Norwich have 1. They could equalize, and that could be a positive thing for Arsenal. And they could, if they lose, that will be very good for Arsenal. But when United wins, Arsenal will. This will be a bit of an advantage because United will be very close. Remember, it's 4 clubs that are taken into the Champions League, and the 3 are already decided. They are not very decided, but I think it's very difficult to get into the top 4 right now, and the top 3 are comfortably right up in there. So still looking at possession, let's see the goal possession as it ended for Arsenal and Southampton. It has been 31% for Arsenal for Southampton, and 69% for Arsenal. So Arsenal need to turn this 69% into possession, the possession into goals, because there's nothing like we've possessed the ball, we've been good, we've played well, but unfortunately we've lost the game. That doesn't work. At the end of the day, it's goals that matter. So looking at passes, there has been 283 passes for Arsenal. Something that is let's see, not bad. So I had predictions earlier along, talking about who might be winning this game, and definitely we said Arsenal could be winning the game, but apparently as it stands, it's not as we predicted. It's still 1-0, isn't it?
At the moment,
it's bad news. 1-0. It's bad news for Arsenal, and it's double bad news because Arsenal is losing, whereas Manchester United is winning. It's not yet full time, but apparently as we talk, or as we speak right now, what is on table is that Arsenal is losing, isn't it? And United is winning. Very tight competition between the two, because one of them needs to get into the Champions League.
It's just unlucky for Arsenal that goal was completely against the run of play, and it was just before half time. Bednarek scored in the 44th minute. I'm sure Arteta will be re-evaluating, reassessing, making some adjustments. We've got a little bit of worry over Gabriel Martinelli as to how he went down. He looked injured, and that's the last thing Arsenal need. Now, in other Arsenal news that we've been reporting on the channel, Granit Xhaka has said that he's going to stay at Arsenal. He wants to win something special. I'm sure that something special will be the Champions League Cup, and we'd all like him to win that, thank you very much. But he has spoken out recently, and he said that he is going to see out the rest of his contract at Arsenal because he wants to improve his relationship with Arsenal fans. He's been controversial. I mean, he retaliated against some fans and lost the captaincy because of that. But he's volatile, he's quite difficult, but he's consistent when he plays, when he's on the pitch, when he's not being sent off the pitch. He's been consistent for the Gunners since he joined when Arsene Wenger was in charge. So that's 3 different managers now he's had at the Gunners. He can be an idiot, I think. We're not going to deny that. And he loses his cool, and he's been sent off the pitch in so many crucial games that has changed the fortune of that games. But recently he's really stepped up, and he's become a leader on the pitch. No player has been relied upon by Arsenal in the last 6 years like Xhaka, but nobody's let us down more neither. But he was talking to the Players' Tribune this week, and he spoke about many different things, but he was talking about playing for Arsenal and his relationship with Arsenal fans. And apparently he said, I want to have a better relationship with the fans. He wants to be closer to them because he never really meets them. He never has a conversation with them. They are only seeing us on the pitch for 90 minutes and goodbye. They don't know how we trained before. They don't know how you feel. They don't know if you've got problems. They don't know a lot. So he was saying that after this season, he's still got 2 years left on his contract. And so he's going to give everything he can to Arsenal Football Club. He didn't sign a new contract just to increase his market value. He wants to enjoy his time here, but he wants to achieve something special for the fans. So he says he's not going to leave. But AS Roma are definitely sniffing around for him again. They wanted him last summer, but that fell through. But apparently Jose Mourinho would quite like him to go and play for Roma in Italy in the summer. So we'll have to see what that means. It will be a shame because Xhaka and Partey have formed a great partnership in the middle, and it looks like if they stay together, Arteta could build the team around those two. But he says he's staying, so we'll have to wait and see. The summer transfer window will answer that question, I'm sure. Can't believe they just let that goal in. Some other transfer news that was floating around this week was that Gabriel Magalhaes was wanted by Barcelona. Apparently they've been trying to get in touch with him and to see how he would feel about a move to Barcelona, but Gabriel has said he doesn't want to. He wants to stay at home with Arsenal. So that's good. I mean, he's only 24 and he's got a great career ahead of him. He's had a little bit of missed form recently, but his wife's just had a baby, so you know, we're going to let him off a little bit for that. Well, no, we're not going to let him off. He should go and sleep in another room. But yeah, I think he's had a lot of sleepless nights recently. But he was talking to Premier League Productions, and he said how much he's learnt at Arsenal. He said, well, in my first season I certainly learnt a lot. It's been a real challenge here, and I am more and more settled every day. I feel better and better with each passing game. At the same time, we know we can't all be perfect in every match. We do make mistakes. But he says he feels good. He feels at home at Arsenal. It's a great squad to be part of, and together I am sure we can achieve a lot. I'm very happy here. So it looks like he's focused on wanting the Gunners to achieve that 4th place. So we'll see. Barcelona, he's not for sale. Thank you very much. Move on. We just want to get... He says we just want to get into that 4th position. Reaching the top 4 is our aim, but we know how tough it will be. Well, it's certainly going to be tough if you don't win this one. He said it's a big challenge, but I do believe we can get there. We are working hard and it's the target we want to achieve. We have to stick together. We need to be focused to get good results. So they need to be focused for the next 45 minutes as Southampton are currently winning 1-0 at home to Arsenal. It's half time. Arteta could possibly be making some changes. We'll find out when they come back on the pitch.
Yeah, I can definitely tell it is 1-0 in favor of Southampton. What's the position of Southampton?
In the league?
Where is it in the league?
Well, they're further down. I think well, it keeps changing as the afternoon goes on, but currently they are 13th. Just let me check that. Could have changed now. 12th. They're currently 12th in the league. 39 points from 32 games. So it looks like they could go into 11th, although Brentford, who are currently 11th, they're also winning 1-0. So Yeah, they'll probably stay in 12th. But I mean, they're safe. They're safe. They're not going to go down. They're not going to really go up. They're just, Mr. Average, mid-table. But they're certainly going to be in the Premier League next year.
And probably they're happy with it.
So they just have to defend now. They just need to defend that lead. So Arsenal are really going to have to come out and attack. There's no choice. We need those 3 points, especially with Tottenham slipping up at Brighton. It's such an opportunity that we have to take. So it's still half time at Southampton. And the score is 1-0 to Southampton. So just to reiterate, in the 44th minute, against the run of play, Southampton scored a goal.
Yeah.
So Arsenal have got such a run of matches coming up now. So on Wednesday, they're away to Chelsea. That's a short trip across London. And then next Saturday, they are against Manchester United at home. That is going to be an absolutely critical game. I think that will decide which of those two clubs are going to challenge for 4th place. So they need to win that one. And then they've got West Ham, who are also still just in contention for 4th place. Then they've got Leeds United, and then they've got Tottenham. And obviously they're going to have to win. They've got to win that, and it's away, which isn't great. Then the last 2 games of the season are Newcastle away, and the final game is they're at home to Everton. Now that could be a crucial game for Everton, depending where they are
Second
in the
half
league.
is on now.
Okay, right, we've got to get going. Come on, Arsenal, we need 2 goals from you, please. We need these 3 points. So is there any news? Who's on the pitch? Have there been any changes made?
We'll see in a bit. Apparently it is still 1-0 in the 47th minute. 1-0 in the 47th minute. So still shots on target, the same statistics, still the same. 7-4 shots on target, 2-2. Ball possession with a ball possession of 69%.
In Southampton.
Things changed quite easily as Manchester United is in the 5th position and Arsenal is in the 60th position.
I know, as it stands.
Ooh,
Yeah.
54. Both of them have 54 points.
So just a few minutes ago we were looking at the league table and Arsenal had 55 points. Now the live tables, they're back down. Yeah. Come on, Arsenal.
It's 54 points for both of them, isn't it? And that goal difference is higher for Manchester United. That's why it's whoa. And Tottenham Hotspur is it has 57 points.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be hard to catch them because, well, they have had a good run of form, but that loss today could be just what Arsenal need, but they've got to take advantage of it. There's just no point in losing to Southampton. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Gunners. And there was quite a lot of talk before this match about, whether our Southampton were going to try to win this game, because they're safe. They're not going anywhere. They're not going up and they're not going down. They're not going to win anything. So a lot of people were saying, well, they're already on the beach, but no, they've come out. They've come out, and Arsenal are going to have to rip the points from Southampton's hands now, because they certainly need the points more. But
50 minutes in.
40 minutes is a long time in football. 40 minutes, that's... Oh gosh. I think it's quite a good game at Old Trafford today.
Yeah. Edward Ketia from Arsenal passes the ball in the box, but it's intercepted by an opponent player in the 50th minute. Could be a good chance for Martin Odegaard from Arsenal, as he cuts the opponent's defence open with the through ball.
And that's the trouble. Arsenal have just not scored enough goals this season. The Saka has been excellent, and he's looking. If he scores, he is the youngest player to get 10 goals since Nicolas Anelka did it in 1998. So he's looking for his 10th goal. He was a brilliant player, wasn't he?
Nuno Tavares tries to score from the outside the penalty box, but the shot is nowhere near the target. I tried to score, not Tavares.
Now Arsenal, they've come out fighting. They really have. It's very encouraging.
Nice goal kick for Southampton.
Come on. They're fighting. They're definitely fighting, but fighting's not enough. They've got to get the ball in the net. That's all we want them to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great that Tavares got forward. Actually,
there's been a bit of so Oriol Romeo has been pushed by Granit Xhaka.
Oh well, there's a surprise. He cannot lose his cool today. They need him on the pitch. If we go down to 10 men because of him, oh my word.
Yeah.
I've just been reporting that he wants to make it up to the Arsenal fans. Do not get sent off the pitch, Xhaka.
Yeah, so Southampton coming in with a potentially dangerous attack here, and the shot by Romain Perraud is blocked. Southampton was going in for the second goal, but the shot was definitely blocked. It's 53 minutes in.
A disturbing...
Safe hands from Aaron Ramsdale as he comes out of the place and claims the ball.
Well, that's good. A disturbing stat I've just found is that Arsenal have only taken 4 points once they've been losing this season. That's not good. But we're going to do better today. We are going to come from behind. We're going to win. We're going to get 3 points.
There's a throw in for Arsenal now. In the left side of the pitch, in the opponent's half of the field. Let's see how it goes this. And this is in the 54th minute. In the 54th minute. Yeah, let's go on. Amanda Broger from Southampton is lulled offside.
Oh,
Arsenal took the throw in
he's really
at
good,
the left
Roger.
side of the pitch. Amanda Broger, Southampton star.
Well, he's Chelsea's player. He's just on loan at Southampton, but he's really helped them out this term. But at the moment, it's Jan Bednarek that's currently Tottenham's best mate.
Cedric Soares has put down a cross. Let's see how this goes on. Arsenal in control of the ball. So safe hands from Fraser Foster as he comes out and claims the ball. No chance, Arsenal. Arsenal no chance. It's 55 minutes in the game.
Yeah, there's just been a bit of a battle there with Arsenal. They've just seen off a big threat from the Saints. Mohamed Elanusi, Stuart Armstrong they were battling for the ball, but it was blocked, thankfully.
Guess what? It's 2-2 for Norwich and Arsenal and United.
Well, that's better news for Arsenal, but you can't be relying on other teams to mess up. You've got to win your games. Arsenal need to win. There's no doubt about it.
Pucci has scored for United. It's 2-2. Doyle Pucci has scored.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo scored the 2 goals, and now it's an equalizer for them, putting Arsenal in a better position.
Yeah, but it does help Arsenal, but they've got to win. You can't just rely
54 minutes in the game.
I mean, if all 3 teams lose, we're still in the same position that we were before the start of these games, and it's not good enough. Arsenal have to take advantage of these situations. I wouldn't like to be a Manchester United player at the moment. I don't think their fans are going to be very happy with them whatsoever. How many times have they done that this season?
That's the Premier League.
Not that it's much interest to us, but Watford and Brentford are 1-1 at the moment. I mean, that doesn't affect us in any way, shape or form, but it's still Premier League football.
So the club needs a clear out from top to bottom. Every trace of Wenger to disappear. He's the one who turned us. I'm reading a little bit of comments by top fans. So someone is saying the club needs a clear out from top to bottom. Every trace of Wenger to disappear. He's one of those who turned us into pushovers. Arteta is just a little version of him. Karionke was his enabler, and now we are rolled over by mid-table teams.
Ooh, that's
all
harsh.
the time. Yeah.
But that's how the fans are feeling. But the thing is, look at where they've come from and look how young they are. I mean, I think, to be honest, and Ian Wright was saying this, Ian Wright has never predicted them. I mean, Ian Wright is a Gunners legend. He has never predicted them to get 4th place. He said they'll be 6th. I mean, we hope and pray they're not 6th. We want them to be 4th, and he'd love to swallow his words, but he's experienced and he knows what these young teams are like. You can't expect perfection from them. but they will get better and better. They've just been so unlucky with injuries, and because they're such a small squad, because I think mistakes were made in the January transfer window without a shadow of a doubt. You know, they got rid of players they should have kept. They should have sorted out the problem with Aubameyang, but they didn't, and it is what it is. We have what we have. You know, we've just got to make the best of it. Unfortunately, we're not making the best of it at the moment. But I think, you know, next season, however it ends up this term, it's going to be exciting. They play exciting football. They're an exciting team. You look at how they play football compared to how teams like United are playing football. United are boring. You know, you've got to recognise where Arteta has brought Arsenal from, and hopefully where he's going to take them. But we're 60 minutes
in. There's
in.
no more patience in football, isn't it?
No, there is no patience. We just want instant results in everything we do these days. We're not willing to wait for anything. So 60 minutes in, it's still 1-0 to Southampton. This is not good. I think there's going to be some substitutes soon. Southampton are just going to dig in. They're going to be happy with 1-0. They're just going to defend.
You never know. They could get another goal. It's soccer.
Oh, that goal at Watford was disallowed. It's still 1-0 to Brentford. Not that it affects us.
So, Smith Rowe puts in a cross. Then Jadon Bedronet relieves the pressure with the clearance. And Arsenal take a throw in. At the right side of the pitch, in the opponent's half of the field. 62 minutes, Southampton 1 and Arsenal 0.
Come on, Arsenal.
Yeah.
You can't lose 3 on the bounce, surely not. In the first half, it was going so well. I mean, they've not been good at all the last few games, but they did start well this time. Gabriel Martinelli started excellently, and they've made decent saves. They've made shots on target. They just can't get it in the net. And really, they've just let Southampton back into it. Odegaard's trying. It looks like now that Saka's playing more of a wing back. And Xhaka seems to have dropped right back into defence again. So Smith Rowe's the place. Who's he replaced? Oh, Cedric. Smith Rowe's replaced Cedric. So Saka's out on the right. Don't know if that's going to make any difference, but we can only try.
It's a goal kick for Southampton though.
Saka nearly did it then. Tried to go solo.
Yeah, Arsenal are trying. Ball possession has gone up at 72% and Southampton is 28%.
How can you be 1-0 up with 28% of the possession? Well, that was a lovely effort by Saka. He picked it up on the right wing. He's just so good. You know, he's only 20. He's so good. He went past 3 challenges and he fired right into the far corner, but it was just too wide. He's going to be such a phenomenal player in a few years. I think Arsenal, actually, they do need to be careful they don't overuse him. I mean, he's 20, he's fit, he's fired up, but you've got to be so careful with these youngsters.
But that's the edge where they need to play quite a bit more. You don't expect Cristiano to play because he's too old now.
Are you talking about United now?
Yeah. He's too old. So in the past, like these young players.
Well, yeah, and that's the problem with Lacazette. I mean, he's 30.
You can't expect Lacazette to play.
I mean, how can you describe somebody at 30 as getting too old? But these players, they're getting younger and younger as they're coming through. Teams are wanting these youngsters. I mean, it all started with United years ago. Do you remember that famous saying, "You'll never win at anything with kids," and then they won everything? But was that Alan Hansen? I think that was who said that. But yeah, the teams now, they want players younger. That's not always the best thing to do, but it's certainly working at Arsenal. I mean, I think the average age of their team is 24 years old. Yeah.
Let's look at the table, how it stands.
68 minutes, still 1-0 at Southampton. It's still 2-2 at Old Trafford.
Arsenal has got to the top again, with United having 52 points and 50.
I mean, as it stands, out of all the, if these results stand, so Tottenham have lost 1-0, United are drawing, and Arsenal are losing 1-0, then it's still an advantage for United, but it's not enough. They have to get 3 points from their match if they're going to seriously challenge Tottenham and Arsenal. But Arsenal need to capitalise on Tottenham's mistakes. They really do. Come on, let's get a goal. They've had more than 80% possession in the second half. 80% of the possession. Arsenal are Southampton are just sitting back and letting them come at them.
They're now playing a defensive.
Yeah. Well, that's all they've got to do.
That one, I think they are comfortable with that one, and if they get a win.
Of course they are. I mean, they don't really have anything to play for. Their season's done. They're safe.
They are not looking to go to the Champions League. And neither are they looking forward to go to the relegation.
They're just.
That's enough for them.
They've just got to turn up. It's good that Martinelli's still on. He mustn't have been that badly injured when he went down. 80% possession and they can't find the net. Possession doesn't matter though, does it? It's just putting the ball in the net that counts.
70 minutes.
20 minutes left for Arsenal to make an impression. They have 80% of the possession. They just can't get the the shots on target. It's still 2-2 at Old Trafford after United have lost a 2-0 lead thanks to 2 strikes by the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo. At 37 years old, he can find the net twice. Come on, Arsenal, we just want you to... Well, we'd like you to find the net twice, but...
Yeah. Well, it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 2 goals in 20 minutes is what Arsenal needs.
It's easily done. Easily done. Oh, Tavares has been taken off. So it's Pepe that's on to replace him. Wow, Arteta is throwing everything at them now. Saka's tripped on the ball. Ugh. That just about sums it all up. They're not... So Pepe hasn't been great for Arsenal. I think he's had flashes of brilliance where you can see what kind of a player he could be, but he's not really done much for Arsenal. But this is his chance. Come on, you've got to give everything you've got. Arsenal, you've just got to go for it. We need 2 goals from you in 18 minutes. So just to reiterate, Brighton beat Tottenham at home. Tottenham were at home, Brighton won 1-0, which gave Arsenal an immense boost. If they win their match today, they go level on points. But as it stands, they are 1-0 down at Southampton. United are 2-2 at Old Trafford. This is such an opportunity for Arsenal. They've just got to score.
How many minutes in now?
17 minutes left to play.
68 minutes played. So 68.
No, 73.
73 minutes.
You need to go and do some maths lessons. So as we told you earlier, Alexandre Lacazette has missed out on this match because he's tested positive for COVID-19. The striker has missed training this week and he's been left out of the squad for this trip to Southampton, which is a bit of a blow to Arsenal, although he's not been performing well at all. But with the injuries to Kieran Tierney, Takira Tomiyasu and Thomas Partey, it's not the best news.
Last 5 games, Arsenal has won 2 and lost 3, no draw. And in the last 5 games, Southampton has not won any. In the last 5 games, this could be its first. It has 1 draw, 3 consecutive losses, and another loss.
That's why, on paper, Arsenal should have been way ahead. When you look at the level of talent they've got.
"75 minutes, it's Arsenal going on with the game is Southampton in the 75th minute, 1-0, and still Arsenal not taking it quite as it should be.
Mikel Arteta's problems just seem to be getting worse. At his press conference before this match, he did say it's exceedingly unlikely that Thomas Partey is going to play again this season, which is it's a real blow. Him and Xhaka, they form such a great partnership in the middle of the pitch. It's not great news at all. I mean, we had thought he'd be out for quite a while, but not the whole of the season. He provided a worrying update on Partey's, saying that the news is not great. It's not looking very positive for his availability this season, but we will have to wait and see. He's trying to get back as quickly as possible, but at the moment we are not optimistic. At the moment it is not ideal, and we knew that towards the end of the season one of the key elements was going to be having the team available and the squad available as much as possible. So things are definitely not going well at Arsenal currently. It's just such bad luck that these players have all got injured at the same time, and they are exactly, and here we are. It exactly proves why that back lineup needs strengthening. They need some depth, they need some options and some choice, because Arsenal have had so much of the possession in this match, and yet one goal has slipped through, and that can be enough to derail the whole season.
78 minutes, 1-0 in favour of Southampton.
And it's still 2-2 at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So there's been a bit of a break. Lokonga.
Still bad news. United has just scored.
United are 3-2.
Yeah.
That makes it worse for Arsenal. Oh, who wants to be a Gunners fan these days?
Cristiano Ronaldo looks he's trying to score again.
He's got his hat trick. He
I think
certainly
so.
has.
Is it Cristiano?
Yeah, he's got his hat trick. He does like to respond in the most extraordinary way every time he gets a bit of criticism.
Yeah, so Cristiano Ronaldo scored the third goal for Manchester United, and this again is putting
It's a lot of pressure.
Arsenal in not a good position.
So 10 minutes left to play at St Mary's. Lokonga has just been penalised for a foul on Armstrong. They both lunged in for a challenge, but Southampton got the decision. So Arteta has called his players over to give them a bit of a pep talk, as Armstrong is getting some treatment. So there could be some time added on here at the end of the second half.
Yeah.
The Southampton goalie has done well today. He's really kept Arsenal out. Just let one in, please. "81 minutes. We have 9 minutes left before added time. The score is 1-0 to Southampton, which is not good at all for Arsenal's season. They've got 9 minutes to turn this match around. Odegaard tries to get into the box. Armstrong again. He gets across though. He always conceded a corner, but no. Oh, come on, Arsenal. Forster's punched it away. Come on, you've got to sneak a goal now. You've got 8 minutes left. It just shows that come the summer we've got to buy. Unless Arteta's got some fantastic academy players up his sleeve to bring in. William Saliba should help if he's going to come back, although reports are saying he might want to stay at Marseille. He's not kicked a ball yet for Arsenal. "83 minutes. Southampton 1, Arsenal 0. Odegaard is really trying. That Southampton goalkeeper, he's everywhere. Saka's just had another go at him and he's just standing tall. He's just not letting them in. I think he's going to be man of the match. Odegaard, he's trying again. Forster is just denying Arsenal at every opportunity. What's the statistics now on possession? Because Southampton aren't getting a sniff in. It's like 11 men on 1 here. Surely you can't carry on.
Ooh, not so good for Arsenal, really.
Not at all.
No.
6 minutes left of normal play.
You asked the ball possession. 25% for
Southampton.
and 75% for Arsenal.
75%.
Yeah.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes in the game. 5 minutes. 5 minutes left, and oh.
I was saying before that 2 goals in 40 minutes was doable. I'd like to see 2 goals in 5 minutes now, please. United are still 3-2 at Old Trafford, and they're on 83 minutes, which, as these results stand, United have done the best out of these 3 teams today. Tottenham have lost 1-0 to Brighton. United are currently 3-2 to Norwich after losing a 2-0 lead, and Southampton are winning Arsenal by 1-0. Arsenal have a free kick.
Let's hope it will result.
They're just piling on the pressure, but they're going to run out of time. Come on, you've got to do it.
Let's hope it will be a positive result.
How can they withstand this pressure? Come on, Arsenal, just get the ball in the net. They've got to find a great finish now. Oh, Xhaka. Forster. Oh my word. Forster stopped Xhaka with a beautiful strike. As much as I don't want to say it, it's been an incredible performance from the Southampton goalkeeper. Incredible. He's definitely the man of the match. How did he stop that? Come on, Arsenal. You're so close, but you're not close enough. This is going to be a bit of a disaster if this scoreline stays the same. The Arsenal fans are not going to be happy with this. We are not happy with this. So currently it is 3-2 at Old Trafford with 85 minutes played. It is 1-0 to Southampton with 88 minutes played. And I do not know how it is 1-0, not with the shots that have been heading to the Southampton net. Just what a performance from the Southampton goalkeeper. 88 minutes played. Oh dear. Surely it can't stay at 1-0. Arsenal, we need a goal. 89 minutes. You're running out of time. This is not good for your 4th position challenge. I suppose the only good news is that Tottenham have lost, so they've not extended their lead. But United could be gaining. 89 minutes. It is 1-0 to Southampton. How they have got a goal after how Arsenal have dominated this match defies belief, really, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
90 minutes. We're into extra time. Oh, Arsenal, what are you playing at? Come on. Southampton have sneaked through. Long has tried to get a free kick, but the referee has not fallen for it. I tell you what, they're just going to keep kicking the ball out now. Oh.
It's not good news for Arsenal.
It's very bad news for Arsenal. The Arsenal fans are not going to be happy. You'll have to let us know what you think in the comments below. Okay, we're into extra time. It's not looking good. If the score remains like this, that's 3 defeats on the bounce. That is really worrying. And it's 3 out of 5 defeats. Ben White has just got a yellow card. No, come on. He's brought down Elanusi. And there's 5 minutes of added time. Five minutes of added time, and we are currently on 92 minutes. Ben White has just received a yellow card. They can feel the frustration. Just what have they got to do? How have they not scored a goal? Arteta needs to invest big time in the summer. They have to invest in forwards. I think that's the priority. With a great centre forward and Saka and Odegaard and Martinelli. And there's so much talent. Come on. 3 minutes played. Manchester United are now into their extra time. They're still winning 3-2. Looks like United are going to benefit out of all these crucial matches today so far. 3 goals by Cristiano Ronaldo. Another hat-trick. That man just not lie down. Arsenal frantically trying to get the ball up the pitch. Southampton are just slowing it down. 1 minute of added time left. It's currently Southampton 1, Arsenal 0. Let us know what you think in the comments, and please subscribe to our channel. I'm sorry we're not bringing you better news, but subscribe to our channel and ring the bell, and we'll try and update you as much as possible. At Arsenal, they're just not going to do it now. They're Odegaard and Smith Rowe, they're really trying. Martinelli's trying, but there's just too many defenders. They're just defending all the way back. Oh, what an opportunity missed. But it's not all over yet. You know, we've got some tough matches coming up. Chelsea, Manchester United, West Ham. But it's not over. It's not over until the last kick of the last game. There's still chances. But
is it over yet for United?
It's not going to be today. No, United are still playing. They are winning 3-2 at Old Trafford against Norwich City. Arsenal are losing 1-0 to Southampton in the 44th minute against the run of play. Newcastle, sorry. Wrong game. Southampton got a goal. How Arsenal have not scored today, I do not know, and it's thanks really to the Southampton goalkeeper, and I have nothing whatsoever to do with man of the match, but I would definitely give it to him. He's saved them so many times, and he's going to earn them 3 points. That will definitely see them safe. They already were safe. And it's 3 straight defeats from Arsenal. A disastrous run. Yeah, Arsenal lose 1-0.
Full time?
Full time. The Gunners have just failed to take advantage of Tottenham's slip up. Jan Bednarek was the match winner for Southampton. 1 goal was all it took. How Arsenal have not scored, I just do not know. But Arteta, well, he's got a real battle on his hands. The Gunners have lost their 3rd match in a row. It's not looking good. Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry we couldn't bring you better news, but just please subscribe and ring the bell for all the latest Gunners news, action, reports, transfer news, you name it, we try and bring it to you. But today Southampton have beaten Arsenal 1-0. The Gunners failed to capitalise on Tottenham's loss earlier today to Brighton. They also lost 1-0, and looks like the winners of the day will be Manchester United, who have it looks like they're going to win their match. They're on the 6th minute of added time, and they are currently winning Norwich City 3-2. There's all to play for still. Yes, United have won their match. So let's take a look at the table as it stands. So in first place we've still got Manchester City on 74 points currently, but they're playing Liverpool, who are on 73 points, and if I'm correct, Liverpool are winning that match. Chelsea are on 62 points, Tottenham are in 4th place. These are the crucial ones now. Tottenham are in 4th place with 57 points. Manchester United are now in 5th with 54 points. Arsenal have slipped to 6th with 54 points. So it's a goal difference issue there. That's not great. West Ham, I think West Ham are more or less out of the running for 4th. They've got 51 points. Arsenal do have a game in hand over Manchester United and Tottenham, but they have to win it, and that's what they're not doing at the moment. So Tottenham are in 4th place with 32 games played, 57 points. Manchester United are in 5th place with 32 games played, 54 points. Arsenal, 31 games played, 54 points. They are now in 6th place. It's not great news. But heads up, boys, you've just got to keep going. You've come too far to let it all slip away now. Next up is Chelsea. Let's hope that is a better match.